My name is Melissa Medina. I will be interviewing Osnelli Borrego about speech codes. To start with, how will you define speech codes?
Okay, Melissa, there's not a particular answer to that question, but speech code is just the way individuals say certain things in a certain format, so the receiver, or other words, the person they're speaking with, could understand what they're saying.
Thank you. To proceed, do you know who was the person that influenced most this theory?
His name was Jerry Philipson.
In your opinion, what does speech code depends on?
Okay, even though there's many things that depend on speech code, I narrowed down to 3 basic ones. First of all, language, the way you speak, the speech. Also, the culture, depending on your traditions or your language, all of that evolves in your culture. Depending on that is how will you speak. And also the environment. You will speak in not the same with your family members that with your boss or with your best friend.
Thank you. To continue, when were you forced to use this theory?
Okay, pretty much we're always forced to use this theory. Like I said, when we're speaking to our parents, in high school in particular, you can't just speak with your teacher however you want, even though sometimes they may piss you off. You need to use different speech codes to try to stop yourself from speaking the way you really want to speak.
Thank you. And lastly, what are some of the prepositions you know?
Okay, I must say around 5 or so. Okay, first I would like to say it depends on the culture. How I have mentioned before, how people interact. Also, the rhetorical, or also known as the psychological or cultural social, pretty much is just the rhetorical is the speaking to someone to persuade to them to tell you the truth. Pretty much getting to someone to say what you really want. It's just how the same way you do it also with your family members, where you ask your mom to tell you something or you persuade her to buy you something else that will lead you to another speech called preposition. Also, meaning the meaning you want. It will vary depending on the place you're at, the people you're with. It all depends. Also, it is important that another speech code you use is to be clear on what you're trying to say. Just try to change the way you are with the people you're with at the moment. You, depending on the language that person speaks, maybe what is not offensive to you may be with them. So that's why it's important for you to always be careful on what you say. And also, those skills that it's required is when you're speaking with others is to just pretty much be changeable, moldable. That way, when you're speaking with others, depending how they are or at the moment you're with the person, then you will be safe speaking with others.
Thank you, Sandy, for your time.